Tuesday, and I haven't been filming on Tuesdays lately because it's been my extra day off, but today I really wanted to get a head start on some videos that I have been working on. And now, a couple videos back, I talked about wanting to do one on the clothing I wore in the early 2000s, kind of during the indie sleaze height of Tumblr fashion blog era. So I'm going to be starting to do that today. And then also I am going to start doing a video on my genealogy, specifically with one family member that led kind of a mysterious life. And what I've been able to find out about her has been very complicated, but interesting nonetheless. And I was able to find some cool information about her in one of our local archives. So I'm going to start doing a video on that, but first, I wanted to show my spider brooch. I love brooches. I've been having this conversation with a lot of people lately, how much I want brooches to come back. So I had to show off that little spider one. Now, I don't have a lot going on this week in terms of buying appointments, shipments, anything like that. So I want to prioritize doing some of these videos that mean something to me and I really love to do. I was going to go and do research for one of these videos yesterday and today, but here in Fargo yesterday it was -20. Today it's still really cold and it's hard to get motivation to do that on days like today. So that might just have to be a project for next week, but next week, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's next week. I am going to be going to the studio of my friend Kary, who does wet plate photography, and I will be doing a sitting for her. Now, in some of the videos I started earlier on in the YouTube channel, I showed some behind the scenes videos of a process and what we've been doing. A little rusty. I haven't been in her studio for a while. It's hard to coordinate schedules, but I'm excited for this one. And I have an idea of what I want to do as a theme. I won't divulge it quite yet because it's actually a subject of another video I want to do, but we'll see. That'll be a lot of fun to record that and put that out there. So I'm very excited. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know if it's going to be a life lately video or if I'm going to do a separate video on it. That I'll figure out when the time comes. I also want to say, I know it probably doesn't mean a lot to people, but we are, as the time I'm filming this, we're almost at 500 subscribers. And the reason why it means so much is when I started this YouTube channel, I started it during the pandemic shutdown as a way just to connect with people. I was still a new business, and if I couldn't do things in person, I had to do it online, and having that YouTube channel was great. I did it just for fun. Didn't really do anything with it much for the next couple of years, but after I got that grant for the archive over this past summer, I thought it was a great opportunity to revive it. And since reviving it, I think when I started doing this series in June of 2024, I think I had maybe 43, 44 subscribers, and now we've jumped up to 498. And that means a lot. And no, I don't make money doing anything from YouTube. Takes a lot to be able to monetize that. I do it because I really love it, and it gives me another avenue to express myself and what I'm doing, since social media hasn't really been that much fun for me personally or professionally. It's harder to get your business seen without paying for ads, and I don't have the budget or money to do that. So YouTube, my podcast, all of that has been a really great way for me to reach people and not just talk about things that I'm selling, but also things that I'm doing behind the scenes. So thank you for everybody that's watching and has subscribed. I love doing this and I'm hoping I can keep the motivation to do it, but we'll see. Burnout, is always just around the corner. So I am going to hop right into gathering pieces and starting on the things I need to do for those 2 videos I talked about, and we'll see how much of that I get done. I'm definitely in day off mode, so I'm not gonna force myself or pressure myself too much to get a lot done today. That's for when I'm at work. At least I'm trying to tell myself that. All right, let's go. So a few videos ago, I showed some pieces I got from a local antique mall when I went looking for pieces for myself. And I didn't have this one on me at the time, but it's what I believe is a 1940s powder box by Richard Hudnut. And it's the Madame du Barry or du Barry collection in the tropical powder scent. Now, there's no powder left in here, just this box, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This portrait of Madame du Barry, and she was a mistress of Marie Antoinette's father-in-law. Don't ask me what royal title. I'm not into royal history, but I like court mistresses and learning about that. So I just wanted to quickly show that off because it's absolutely gorgeous, and the colors. I'm obsessed. Good morning. It is currently Friday. Jumped ahead a little bit in the week. I had every intention today of cleaning up the back, putting away clothing from previous shoots, getting things organized, but today is turning out to be a little bit more hectic than what I anticipated. I have a charity event I'm going to tonight, and then I will show you. Got a bunch of boxes in. Some of them I don't even know what they are. So basically today I am just going to catch up on as much as I can. I need to pull outfits for the wet plate shoot I'm doing on Monday. I'm a little nervous about it because I don't know what I'm going to wear yet. I usually pick out everything last minute. So we'll see what we can get finished up today. Good morning. It is currently Monday. We jumped forward a lot. And I am getting ready to go to my friend Kary's wet plate studio. She had wanted to do little portrait series, and I'm rushing to get ready. I'm a little stressed out right now. It's one of those days where you feel like nothing looks right, nothing's going right. So we'll see what we can do. I know I need to find a simple dress or a simple robe for one of the photos, and I don't have that. I don't have anything simple. So I'm having a really hard time with that right now. Can you tell I'm a little on edge and all over the place today? Now, I've been doing these wet plates with Kary for, I think it's been almost 5 years now. I swear we started doing these before the pandemic. And we've been doing them since, and the interesting thing about wet plate is if you are at all someone who is very particular about your appearance and how you look on camera, wet plate is not gonna be the best thing for you.
lens is amazing.
All right, so I'm back home. It's later in the night. There for a long time today. It was nice to just catch up and hang out. It was a nice change, and it was really cool just to see the progression of a lot of these wet plates over the 5 years since we've been working together, which it's been since 2019. It's crazy. Here's one of the Phantom of the Opera inspired plates we did. Oh gosh, let me see. How long ago was that? 2021. That is insane. Really cool to see the different plates that we did today. I should get the digital scans by the time this video goes up, so if I do, I will put them here so you can see some of them. But we've been doing this and collaborating with these for a while, and it really is cool to just see a retrospective of all of these pieces. Did this one back in 2021 as well. I love these. One of these days, I'll get all of the plates out and put them on some kind of display. But I had a great day today. It was great. I'm a little tired, a little bit brain dead right now, but just had to show some of these off. Now I unpacked some of the clothing I brought. I went to the shop and picked up some Edwardian and early, more turn of the century pieces like nightgowns, this boudoir, white boudoir peignoir set. I'm so tired. I have not had nearly enough caffeine today. So I'm going to finish unpacking those and putting away some of the jewelry that I wore. But after that, I am going to start organizing more of my jewelry again and just have a really chill night. Good morning. It is currently Wednesday and the past 2 days have gone by really quickly. Just did the wet plate on Monday, and now we're right into the thick of the week. Now I have at least one buying appointment this week, maybe two. We'll see how those go. This is a time of year where I'm not really buying a lot of clothing unless it's something really spectacular that I cannot let go of. So we'll see how today goes, and just trying to get ready for the event that I have in about 2 weeks. Sorry, I get so distracted by people walking by. I do have to say I'm a little sad. My view outside my front windows has changed drastically lately, and I'll show you why. So when I used to look out my windows, I just was able to see blue sky, but now we have this large building. I'm pretty sure that's just prefab. Hopefully it's not gonna keep looking like that out there. And it's supposed to be our new community theater, but from what I've heard, it's gonna be retail spaces, I think luxury apartments that just so happens to have a theater inside. So every day when I look outside and I don't see the sky anymore and I see this, I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little sad. Gentrification, am I right? Anywho, so this is really a weird time of year. January, I think, not even just in business, in people's lives, it's not like it's a month where nothing's going on, but you just feel like you're kind of floating in suspension and trying to get things done where you can. So I have some volunteer work I'm going to be finishing up today. Again, working on the event coming up, and yeah, I don't know. It's hard, especially having 2 days off in the winter now. It's hard to gather my bearings because I spend those 2 days off, but I still do work. I was catching up on emails yesterday, and sometimes you feel like, oh, I hope it's all for something. Like, are you all tired? I'm tired. The world is exhausting us right now. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna stop blabbering and get back to it.